Hey Lori, my name is Christina. I spoke with Amanda earlier and she thought you might be interested in this video on how to work on some things on your website that I noticed that can set your company above your competition. So we're going to talk about three things: content, citations, and backlinks. All of these things you guys can do yourself. Looks like you're a pretty big company, so you might have somebody working on this, but I noticed that you guys weren't ranked at the top for Denver, and so I just wanted to send this video over on how you can do that. All I ask is if you wouldn't mind just giving me some feedback on the video. I'd really appreciate it. I send a lot of these out and I just want to make sure that I'm not wasting anybody's time and that there's good content in here. So jumping right into it, content. The average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google. Generally, you want to have at least this amount of words on your homepage because that's where a majority of your backlinks are going to go to. And we'll talk about backlinks here later. But you guys currently have, just throw you over here in a word counter, 324 words. So content is king in Google's eyes, and they're looking for good content. So that would be my first suggestion, is getting up to that 1,000 words. Now, as far as, because you guys do have a lot of locations in different areas, so I would just make sure that your Denver location, you can rank your Denver back page, but you want to make sure that you have that 1,000 to 1,500 words. So let's see how many are on here. Yeah, you guys are sitting at 300 also. So if you want to rank your back page, it's totally doable, especially since you guys are such a large company. But you'll definitely want to get that 1,000 to 1,500 words talking about Denver and making sure you're using keywords in Denver, for instance, like Denver roofing. So Denver roofing is just one keyword that I found. And if you look here, 4,400 people a month are searching for that. So that's 4,400 potential customers a month that could be calling you guys if you were on the first page of Google for this one keyword. So make sure that you have that keyword built into your content. Now I went ahead and pulled up your #1 competitors right now are Interstate Roof. Looks like this is a blog, so we're going to talk about Interstate Roof. And they actually don't have a ton of content either. Oh, never mind. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot more content. I didn't scroll all the way down. Okay, so they have that. So you see how they have that 1,200 words? It's very beatable, but that means that you can't start at 1,000 if you want to beat them. You really need to get to 1,500 to 2,000 words on your page. Specifically, if you wanted to rank Denver, just making sure that that's on your Denver page, and then make sure that you have those backlinks coming to your Denver page, the location page. So that's the number to beat, is over 1,200 words of content. And the next part that we're going to talk about are citations. So citations, the next visible section anytime that you do a search is here in the Google Map Pack. And the Google Map Pack is where you have a Google My Business, and it's going to list your business name, address, and phone number. And in order to rank at the top of here, you'll see here that Interstate Roof is #2. They're not even in the #1 spot. Denver Roofing is not up here. So the way that you do that, you don't have to be ranked in the top 3 down here. You just have to have the most citations. And what a citation is when you submit your information, your business name, address, and phone number into directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, City Star. I'm sure you guys are listed in a handful already, but what I would do is I would Google these 3 companies and figure out which directories they're getting listed under, and then go list your company in that same directory. And if it works for them, it'll work for you. And by doing all 3 of them, chances are that you're going to get more. You want to make sure that you're doubling or tripling the amount that the #1 spot has. So Denver Roofers LLC is the #1. If they've got 40 citations, you guys really need to go after 80 or 120. You need to be, doubling or tripling the amount that they have. The last part that I want to talk about are backlinks. We call it link juice, and it simply works like Site A points to Site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives Site B more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. You can have more sites coming in, but there's more to it than that. Link juice is more effective if you have a relative site linking back to you. For example, a blog post about maybe the different kind of materials that you can get your roof to be made out of. That's going to bring you guys a lot more power and authority than a blog post about pizza, because you guys don't sling pizzas for a living. So this tool here, Ahrefs, ahrefs.com, it's a little over $100 a month, but it really gives a good breakdown of what your website's doing. Now this is your home page, and you guys currently have 58 referring domains with 327 backlinks. So definitely want to get this number up. If you guys look at your competitors, Interstate Roof has 271 domains with over 4,000 backlinks. I'd say a lot of these are spammy. You want to try to get this closer to a 1-to-1 ratio. But these are very beatable numbers. It just takes time and consistency in order to beat them out. And then also, because these guys are based out of Denver, you wouldn't want to just beat these numbers out on your homepage. You would also need those backlinks coming to your Denver location page, and you would want to do that with all of your locations across the nation, and make sure that all of your locations have whatever numbers that these are to beat out your number one competitors. So if you wanted to get Denver, these are the numbers you want to beat out. If you want to get San Antonio, you'd have to look up San Antonio roofers, plug them into this tool, and figure out what it's going to take to beat them out. Some places are doing better than others. You know, some places have better SEO than others. So you really, it's specific to whatever your competitors are doing in each state and location. So in closing, we talked about content, getting up to that 1,000 to 1,500 words on your homepage to start with, and then also working on your location page. Citations, getting listed under different directories, and making sure that you just keep getting listed until you guys overtake the map pack. And then link juice, making sure that you're getting relative links coming back to you, and now you know the numbers that you guys need to beat. So if you have any questions about this, you can give me a call at 816-323-4100. My name's Christina. I'm with Casey Phoenix SEO. If this is something you guys feel like you just don't have time to deal with, give me a call. I'd like to put a plan together for you. Thanks for watching my video.